For as long as I can remember, I've heard that Memphis is a city that has promise, a city that has potential. For this administration, I want this to be the one where we actually realize the potential. Because I love Memphis. This is the city that made me, the city that has made me who I am. All of my experiences in this city has led to the place that I am in my life today. I really firmly believe that I've been training for this opportunity my whole career. I got into city planning and community development because I felt like my life had a purpose, and my purpose was to help rebuild neighborhoods in this city, and I wanted to take it further. And I believe that the mayor's office has the ability to impact so much in our community, and I felt like I was ready, and so we stepped out on faith and we went for it. And I feel like I have a Memphis story, my upbringing, all the things that I've gone through, and I felt like because of the preparation that it was time. If not now, when? You know, I believe it's incumbent upon our generation, this generation that I like to say the middle child generation, one that's been poured into by the older generation and still feel connected to the younger generation. It's our time to step up. I think Memphis has experienced some really, really heavy times with some of the darkness that we've seen in our community. And it's almost like we've been in the mass media and the news for the wrong things far too often. And oftentimes it's about our kids, it's about our young people, our next generation. And I think people are yearning for someone to speak to that generation, to bring some answers, to bring some solutions. And that's not to say that I have all the solutions or the answers, but I'm committed to finding them. I'm committed to unifying our city. But we also have a lot of greatness, and that greatness is magnified when we work together, and that's something that's going to be a hallmark of this administration. I never ran because I want to be a lifelong politician and I want people to remember my name. I want people to remember Memphis. I want them to remember the city that we love. There's a culture, there's a vibe that comes when you engage with Memphians. Our diversity. We were recently named to be the largest African American city in the country per capita. That's a strength. Ever since election night, we've just been moving and trying to put the things in place to make sure that we hit the ground running day one, but we are making history in our city. And I heard John Hope Bryant say this, that history never feels like history when you're sitting in it. It just feels like another day. But right now, we are making history. And, you know, I'm really excited to see what the next pages of Memphis history will hold.